So we just made it to Kunming. We just landed, checked into our hotel. This is the capital and the biggest city in the Yunnan province. And we're gonna go check out an ancient city. And then I think we're gonna look at a night market. And oh, we're staying in the Sofitel, which is gorgeous. We'll have to show you around, but look at our view. We're in Kunming. This is our last stop on the trip. So let's go. Let's go explore Kunming. Okay, we made it to Guandu, ancient town, on the outskirts of Kunming. And hopefully there's gonna be some good food. This gate is absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, we're just gonna explore and see what we see. So let's go. Okay, I have no idea what these are called, but there was a line forming outside this place, so I thought I'd try it. It's this really soft bread that they fried a little bit, so it's got a little crisp, and I believe it's filled with sesame paste. I tried to translate it, and I'm not quite sure, but it smells like a sweet, steamed, it smells a little bit like an English muffin. Cheers. This sesame, it tastes like a peanut butter and jelly. But it has a lot of flavor. There's not much filling, but it really has a lot of flavor. The sesame, like, so nutty. And then, I don't know where the jam flavor comes from, but it's really good. I want to say this is black sesame. A lot crispier, really flaky, almost like it's been spun like a kadaifi, you know? Like a pastry. A little dry. Not as good as that one, but definitely really buttery. Not bad, just a little cold. We got this famous steam clay pot chicken. I've heard it called Jacuzzi chicken, which is so cute. And then some noodles. So I have no idea what these noodles are called, but I believe that a lot of this is tofu. And apparently, like, as you eat the noodles, these chunks of tofu will like kind of dissolve in the broth and it'll create like a gravy almost. So that's exciting. Or I could be completely wrong and it's all meat. I have no idea. I couldn't find a great translation for it, but it looks really good. So cheers. The rice noodles are like the perfect vessel for the sauce because it's like spicy and a little meaty and super savory, and the rice noodles just let those flavors like sing. It's so good. Super flavorful broth. And then there's these little pieces of tofu. Those noodles melt in your mouth. I can't stop eating this. That's so good. Next up, this is called steam pot chicken. So they cook the chicken with steam in this beautiful pot. And so it just kind of like simmers in its own like juices and gets super tender. And then they have this like really savory, salty soup and some spices and things. So I'm gonna get a good piece here. Okay. Look at how it's like almost falling off of the bone. Like it's so tender, it just comes right off the bone. Super tender, really simple and like comforting. Like think chicken noodle soup, something you would have when you're like sick or on a cold day, and it just like makes you feel better and all warm inside. And it's still on the bone, so you definitely have to eat it a little carefully, but it's really, really tender, and like the skin is like adds this fattiness that's really delicious. Okay, so this shape ice dish was $2 and it's got like whipped cream and I think these are Oreos. They don't really look like the color of Oreos though. They're like a lighter color, like knockoff Oreos maybe? I don't know. She had like a million different varieties, but we went with the chocolate one, so we'll see how it is. Got my shaved ice, a little chocolate action. The knockoff Oreos are an interesting flavor. Pocky's always good. The ice is good too, it's like fluffy. I think it's berry flavored, it's not chocolate. It's like a berry flavor. Not too sweet. They don't like their desserts too sweet, but it's good. It's like a lighter, fluffier ice cream. So this is a little coin cake filled with cheese. It smells like a buttery waffle. I just know it's gonna be good. I haven't had like cheese in a while. Like that's one thing Chinese cuisine is missing, cheese. They have durian, not the same. Cheers. It's so buttery. Where's the cheese pull? That's fire. But there's no cheese pull. Well, that's a bummer. It's still really good though. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's delicious. So buttery. Okay, so we just made it to the most popular night market in Kunming. There is literally food stuffed into every single corner, like as far as the eye can see. We've walked up and down the street, it's just food everywhere. There's like chicken feet and whole brains roasting and like really exotic stuff that I'm so excited to try. I think we're gonna start out tame and then like work our way in. So I found this noodle stall that you just like pick out all the different toppings you want. They have like literally everything you can imagine putting in noodles and then they just make it for you. So let's get some noodles. Definitely gonna get some lotus root because I love it. So crunchy, so refreshing. I'm gonna get some of these tofu noodles. I'm gonna get some bean sprouts. Some mushrooms. I think it's cool that she put a bag around the bowl so it like stays clean, I guess, so they don't have to wash it throughout the night. So they just like wrap it up in a bag when you're done eating and the bowl's still good to go. Okay, so I got beef balls, I got some sausage, and they smell really spicy. She put a lot of chili oil in here. She put like so many spices and sugars and salt, like beans and things, so I don't even know, but I'm excited. Cheers! Whoa, that is hot. It's that sour spice again. That really gets to you. It's like immediate with this one. And these rice noodles are really popular here. They're super slurpy. Really fun texture. It was $2.35. That's crazy. Let's try a beef ball. It's so squishy. Oh! It's another one that's like filled. It's like a kind of squishy beef on the outside and then inside it's like filled with more beef. This is so good. 10 out of 10. Fruit cake! Ah! I love these, like the cream in China, I think because they don't add as much sugar maybe. It's like so light and fluffy. It's not as sweet at all. And they make like rolls and crepes with like all of these layers. And I mean, I'm assuming this is strawberry flavored, but it actually smells pretty sweet. So, oh, I'm excited. I'm just gonna bite it because I've always wanted to just like bite a piece of cake. Straight to jail. It's really good. It's really light. It's not too sweet, but the strawberry flavor's there. It's so fluffy. All of these for $3. These are so good. They're like full of garlic and spices. I had them when I first came to Beijing like 2 years ago, and they have these glass noodles in them, and then just like so much garlic and like salty sauce. They're really, really delicious. Look at the steam coming out of that baby. And then you just slurp, I think. So yeah, it's a bunch of garlic and spices, glass noodles, and then a nice steamed little oyster. And cheers. That garlic flavor is amazing, and like the spice, it just like heats your mouth up instantly. And the oyster is super tender, really fresh, not fishy at all. You know what? I might actually eat all these. These are so good. Market! Woo! So these are these like really crispy potatoes that they season up. Fried potatoes with like chili and sugar and lots of different seasonings, and they're selling them all over the place. Some of them are like crinkle cut fries, and then some of them are just like regular potatoes, but they smell amazing. So cheers. Whoa, so good. Crispy, so well seasoned. Not too greasy, just like really like buttery and like soft on the inside, and then the heat comes in after a little bit. Squid on a stick. Smells pretty spicy. Yum. A little chewy, but you get used to the texture. The sauce is fire. Really smoky and like, Sichuan food is just next level, man. Incredible.